These parks aim to maximize your value. There's no foreign involvement. All the bosses are Chinese. You may have seen the news that the boss of the KK Park was arrested. Let me tell you, the real mastermind behind it, the public will never be known. So those arrested are always the lower-level bosses. I escaped from there with first-hand experience. The boss was arrested, but his parks continue to operate normally. The KK Park has over 9,000 people. The daily KPI is $14 million. If the target isn't met, everyone is punished. Think about it. $14 million in daily revenue. So those arrested are just the ones on the front lines. There's much deeper water flowing behind the scenes.
Recently, a video surfaced claiming to show a scam park in Southeast Asia being forcibly shut down, with workers fleeing in all directions. Most of them are said to be Chinese. Some fled to Laos, some disguised themselves and entered Thailand, and some simply returned to China to surrender. What did the boss of these parks look like before? Golden sofa cushions, high-end tea sets, a rectangular fish tank, a 24-karat gold piano. This kind of luxury makes many rich people in the world afraid to call themselves wealthy in front of this person.
Now, netizens discover through comparison that the internet celebrity Eva, known for flaunting her wealth, is Chen Zhi's wife. Chen Zhi is from Fujian, and his wife Eva is from Sichuan. Eva was previously a female online streamer before marrying Chen Zhi, the live streaming boss, making her a prime example of a successful, happy ending. In 2023, Eva shared her life online, sending netizens into a frenzy. Let's look at the details. In September 2023, she posted a photo on Xiaohongshu. The first caption read, "The biggest fish tank on the internet, right?" The second caption read, "Amy's little aquarium." Amy is her daughter. In the photo, Eva and her daughter are sitting in front of the fish tank. This isn't an aquarium. This is Eva's home. A closer look reveals a massive fish tank, 100 meters long, filled with various flowers, plants, and tree roots. Most importantly, the fish in the tank aren't koi, but sharks. Eva claims it's the largest fish tank on the internet, and she's not exaggerating.
In stark contrast, thousands of people, predominantly Chinese, are trapped in the basements of buildings of banks, hotels, and airlines in Cambodia. They wear collars around their necks and are forced to send text messages to the world daily. Fail to meet targets? The collars are electrified, and there are also electric batons and other horrific methods. Someone who escaped claims to have witnessed how someone breathed their last before being dumped directly into the Mekong River.
This is a real water prison, which can hold about 18 people. If you disobey and fail to meet your quotas, you'll be beaten and then imprisoned here. This is a water prison in northern Myanmar. It's covered with an iron lid.
The Chinese Communist Party intentionally labels these parks as sites of telecom fraud. In fact, rumors circulate within Chinese communities that they resemble terrorist organizations. Because there's a lucrative business here. Countless people are disassembled like car parts, sold globally. If you're under 25, the price is even higher. This isn't a movie. This is happening in 2025.
These are all large iron cages. This used to be where people were imprisoned. Let me show you. These steel bars are welded very sturdily. They throw you in from here. That's how you get in. They lock you up in here. Those who were crippled or nearly lost their last breath. Those who disobeyed would be locked up here. This place could hold many people. The scratches on the walls are left by those who were imprisoned here. Some of them might have gone insane.
The extreme luxury and cruelty of these special industrial parks in Cambodia were witnessed by an agent named Eric. Chinese people have been defrauded of vast sums of money. This scam has escalated to an international scale. A former CEO of a Kansas bank, Shan Haynes, was sentenced to 293 months in prison for using his former position to embezzle $47.1 million in a cryptocurrency scheme, which led the bank to fail at a complete loss of equity for investors. The FBI reports that 42 victims have attempted to end their lives. Yes, if someone promises you crypto trading, guaranteed profits, or insider information, don't hesitate. Block them immediately. You could be the next to lose everything. This is the so-called pig butchering scam. This business has been operating smoothly in Southeast Asia for over 2 decades. So why is it suddenly being jointly cracked down on by the US, UK, and South Korea? The incident was triggered by the kidnapping and extortion of Park Min-ho, a 22-year-old South Korean university student, in July of this year. After he arrived in Cambodia, he was tortured to death. At the same time, 2 British citizens, defrauded of their money, reported the case, uncovering money laundering operations by a group called Prince Group across multiple London properties. Then, several American investors were deceived by a fraudulent platform. So, the U.S. Department of Justice activates the RICO Act. On October 14, 2025, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York unsealed an indictment charging Chen Zhi, founder and chairman of the Cambodia-based multinational Prince Holding Group, with wire fraud and money laundering. The indictment alleges that since 2015, Chen Zhi, as founder and chairman of Prince Group, has transformed the group from a superficial real estate and financial enterprise into one of Asia's largest underground transnational criminal organizations. Prince Group operates dozens of business entities in over 30 countries. The U.S. Department of Justice alleges that Chen led an international criminal network involved in felonies such as human trafficking, forced labor, and cryptocurrency fraud. Shockingly, $15 billion in Bitcoin assets controlled by this network has been confiscated, which means an average daily fraud revenue of $30 million. If convicted on all charges, Chen Zhi faces a sentence of up to 40 years. This indictment reveals only the tip of the iceberg. In fact, the truth hidden behind the Prince Group's commercial shell is far more complex than an international fraud ring. It is a key tool in the Chinese Communist Party's overseas espionage system, providing financial and logistical support for transnational repression and covert operations. Within these special parks, these facilities are surrounded by high walls and barbed wire. Victims have their passports confiscated, their personal freedom restricted, and are threatened with violence and forced to engage in cryptocurrency investment fraud. Chen Zhi personally oversees the daily operations of these facilities and shows no mercy to people who resist. According to the indictment, his instructions were, "You guys can beat them, just not finish them." The scale of the crime is staggering. Just 2 facilities possessed 1,250 mobile phones and controlled 76,000 social media accounts. Through these fake accounts, the ring established a false sense of trust with victims worldwide, enticing them into making substantial investments. So, what kind of person was Chen Zhi? After Chen Zhi was wanted by the U.S. Department of Justice, Chinese media reported that, according to classmates and neighbors, Chen is short, approximately 1.6 to 1.63 meters tall. He dropped out of school after the 2nd year of junior high. Later, Chen Zhi moved to Shanghai and worked as a private gaming server. A so-called private gaming server is a pirated server that is privately set up and then offers a recharge window, allowing players to exchange cash for equipment, game coins, and more. During those years, the game Legend was booming, and Chen Zhi reportedly primarily ran private servers for the game. This was undoubtedly illegal and even involved copyright infringement, but the Chinese police mostly serve as the protective umbrella of these operations. Neither the Korean developer of Legend nor its domestic distributor, Shanda Network, was able to intervene. In 2009, at the age of 22, Chen Zhi left Shanghai for Cambodia. From then on, Chen's fate began to churn at high speed. In 2018, he obtained a commercial banking license and established Prince Bank. That same year, he obtained a Cypriot passport with a minimum investment of $2.5 million, easing his entry into the European Union. He later obtained Vanuatu citizenship. He founded Cambodia's 3rd airline and received the operating license for a 4th in 2020. Prince Real Estate Group has built luxury shopping malls in Phnom Penh and owns a 5-star hotel in Sihanoukville. Chen Zhi, 37, holds multiple citizenships, including British and Cambodian, and is a well-known business tycoon in Cambodia's political and business circles. In July 2020, the young man received the Niak Ok Na, the highest honor bestowed upon him by the Cambodian government, for his so-called significant contributions. He was subsequently appointed an official advisor to then Prime Minister Hun Sen and continued to hold key positions in the new government. These official positions provided him with both political protection and a cover for his hidden identity.
On August 24, 2022, Eva posted another photo on Xiaohongshu with the caption, "The world's only 24-karat gold Steinway piano." The caption reads, "The Steinway I bought in London finally arrived home after traveling across the ocean. A gift from my husband for our daughter, my lovely Amy, who diligently plays the piano every day." Eva and Chen Zhi have 2 children. It's said that this 24-karat gold Steinway piano costs over $1 million. In April 2023, Eva also posted a photo of her bedroom bed on Xiaohongshu, captioning it, "I have to share this $700,000 canopy bed. It took over a year of meticulous craftsmanship. Every detail is meticulously crafted. My home has a more retro decor, which suits my aesthetic. And this bed is also my request."
Before Chen Zhi's case, he enjoyed a high reputation in China.
Do you know what awards he's received? Let's take a look. It's truly jaw-dropping. Before the case, he was portrayed in the media, with some domestic media outlets calling him a China-Cambodia ambassador of friendship, a positive entrepreneur, and the Hurun Southeast Asia rich list, labeling him a self-made man and the richest Chinese.
Online gambling and telecom fraud, commonly known as pig butchering schemes, emerged on a large scale around 2013 and 2014. Chen Zhi may not have been the initiator of such a scheme, but he was undoubtedly one of its earliest operators, operating on a massive scale. In the years that followed, Chen Zhi explored new industrial park models. For example, he rebranded the Prince IT Building and the Jinbei Hotel. These properties, no longer profitable through normal operations, still held legal casino licenses. Using casinos, accommodations, and nightclubs as cover, he quietly operated pig butchering schemes within the high-rise buildings. Previous media reports indicated that his 2 largest industrial parks housed between 5,000 and 10,000 people, with one park boasting over 700,000 registered fraudulent accounts. Once, a fellow villager reportedly complimented Chen as the true richest man in China, and he readily accepted the offer. That year, China's richest man, Jack Ma, had assets estimated at $38.7 billion. While rumors began circulating in Lianjiang County, Chen Zhi's hometown, that Chen's assets had reached over $42.2 billion. So, was Chen Zhi's money laundering limited to laundering proceeds from his fraudulent activities? Could fraudulent activities actually generate such significant profits? After the chairman was indicted in the United States, the political connections behind him began to be exposed. On October 21st of this year, Chinese-Canadian writer and democracy activist Chen Zhi revealed Chen Zhi's true identity and background on the X platform. Chen Zhi revealed that Chen Zhi was born in Lianjiang County, Fuzhou City, Fujian Province, and is the son of the sister of the wife of Huang Kunming, the current secretary of the Guangdong Provincial Party Committee of the Communist Party of China. He specifically oversaw the wealth management and money laundering of the Fujian gang of the CPC Central Committee and Qi Qiaoqiao. Qi Qiaoqiao is the sister of Chinese Communist Party leader Xi Jinping and is accused of running a vast business empire with her husband, Deng Jiagui. Chen Zhi reveals that telecom fraud and pig butchering schemes are merely side projects for Chen Zhi. His primary business is money laundering for the powerful. As Qi Qiaoqiao's favored henchman, Chen Zhi has direct access to the Ministry of Public Security, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Shenzhen Guest House, the Xi family's headquarters in Shenzhen. She also states that the U.S. sanctions against Chen Zhi could cause Qi Qiaoqiao's wealth to plummet instantly. Chen Zhi's 127,271 bitcoins, valued at approximately $15 billion, were confiscated by the U.S. His assets in the UK and 19 properties in London were also frozen. Simultaneously, the U.S. Treasury Department added 146 suspects and entities associated with the Prince Group to its sanctions list. The authenticity of the above revelations cannot be verified. While there is no direct evidence linking the Prince Group to Xi Jinping personally, Chen Zhi's close ties with the Ministry of Public Security and the Ministry of State Security are clearly evident during his rapid career expansion. This view was echoed by a CCP agent.
I worked for the Chinese Political Security Department for 15 years.
In the next episode, let's take a look at the CCP's vast overseas network as witnessed by this agent. Stay tuned.